Hello guys, welcome to Scouting Network, and today we are going to talk about a big game at the weekend which is between Liverpool and Chelsea, which will be played in Anfield. And we are going to talk about the combined 11 of these two teams. So let's not waste any more time and get into the video. So let's just start with the goalkeeper. At goal, Alisson definitely starts because there is no doubt I don't think even Chelsea fans actually rate Kepa or Edouard Mendy right now, and also Edouard Mendy is actually injured at this moment. So definitely Alisson starts in goal. Alisson has been one of the best goalkeepers in recent times as well, so he definitely starts in goal. There's no doubt about that. And now let's move on to the right back situation. I think the right back situation could have been a difficult one to pick, but I think at this moment in time, there's no doubt because Reece James has been injured, and also Azpilicueta I think is way past his best, so it has to be Trent Alexander-Arnold because even though he's not at the best of his forms right now, but Trent still does keep his place in this team. Now let's just move to the left back position. Left back position, I think Andrew Robertson has to start there because Ben Chilwell again has been injured out this whole season, and at the same time Cucurella has not been that good for Chelsea, so definitely Robertson starts at left back. Robertson has been very consistent for Liverpool for a few years now. Robertson at left back, Trent at right back, and Alisson in goal. So it's all Liverpool so far. Let's look at the centre back situation now. Let's talk about the centre backs. Then it could have been Van Dijk at the back definitely, but I think Van Dijk is not having a good season, and Van Dijk has been injured right now. And also when I look at Chelsea's defense, nobody really stood out apart from Thiago Silva. So Thiago Silva has to be there, and he has to be the leader of this back line. And so who is going to partner Thiago Silva? That's a difficult question, At this moment in time, I don't think anybody really stands out, but I will probably go with Matip because he has been the better centre back among everybody. I don't think Koulibaly has done good at all this season. So it has to be Joel Matip and Thiago Silva in there. So yeah, it's 4 Liverpool defenders at the back and 1 Chelsea defender only. Now let's just move on to the midfield. In defensive midfield, I've got to go with Fabinho here, even though again in that position both teams midfield has really struggled this season. Kante has been injured out, Jorginho has not been good at all this season. Fabinho I think has been average. I don't think Liverpool has any other defensive midfielder in their team, so it has to be Fabinho. So Fabinho does get into this team because there is no other options. Now when it comes to the central midfielder, box-to-box midfielder, partnering Fabinho, it has to be, I'm going to go with Mason Mount. I know Mason Mount is not really a box-to-box midfielder, he's much more further forward, but I would rather go with Mason Mount because there are really lack of options in both teams. Both teams really struggling in midfield. Both teams do need new signings in their midfield. So I would have to say that Mason Mount does get in there as a number 8 alongside with Fabinho. So the number 10 in this team will be a very tricky situation for me, but and the number 10 situation for me is just another big problem because I don't really know which team really has a number 10. Mason Mount, you could have played him as a number 10, you definitely can do that, but I think there can be no number 10 in this game because both teams do lack number 10. Both of the teams don't really have much options in midfield, so I would rather have Fabinho as a CDM, Mason Mount as a number 8, and I will pick Thiago from Liverpool. I know again he's not been that good this season and he hasn't been at his best at all when playing for Liverpool, but I would rather have Thiago than any other midfielder both Chelsea and Liverpool has to offer. So it has to be Fabinho as a CDM, Thiago as a number 8, and Mason Mount as a number 8. So that would be my midfield 3. Now let's just move to the wingers. On the right wing, it has to be Mo Salah. Even though Mo Salah is not having a good season, but Salah has to be there because he has been one of the best players in the Premier League for the last few years. So Salah has to be there because again from Liverpool it's either Hakim Ziyech or Kai Havertz. I mean they don't come near Mo Salah. So it has to be Salah on the right wing. That's not even a debate. That should not be even a debate, even though Chelsea fans might say Havertz and all that, but come on, I don't think Chelsea fans that much even rate Havertz. So it has to be Salah on the right wing. And on the left wing, that's actually tricky. Again, Liverpool had so many injuries. Everybody is injured. Jota, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo has just only came in. Raheem Sterling from Chelsea has been injured. They have just signed Joao Felix, who got sent off. So again, not really much options there. It's very difficult for me to pick. It's so hard. And at left wing, I probably will go with Cody Gakpo, even though he has not done much. But at least he's a new player who can bring something new to Liverpool. I'm really struggling at this moment, guys. I hope you will I hope you will understand. I think you will struggle too if you try to put a combined 11 of these two teams. Both of the teams are very bad at this moment. Liverpool is 8th, Chelsea is 10th. It's basically a mid-table clash at this moment. But Gakpo has to play on the left because there are no much great options. And when it comes to the strike, it has to be Darwin Núñez. Absolutely, it can be Aubameyang or anybody else. Chelsea are also struggling in the centre forward area, but has to be Darwin Núñez. I think he has got like 10 plus goals already this season. Even though Darwin Núñez has faced a lot of criticism and he's been a meme lately, but I think Núñez got to be there because they are not the better option. So basically, even though Liverpool are 8th in the league, there are 8 players in this combined 11 gets into from their team. I think that just shows how bad Chelsea are. So guys, that's it. Do let me know if you agree with this combined 11, and do tell me your combined 11 as well, and let me know who wins this mid-table El Clasico. So do like the video and do subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon.